Hello everyone, I am Prince MARWAHA, Assistant Professor PG Department of Commerce and Management, Arya College, Ludhiana. Students, in this lecture we will do simple regression analysis by using the regression coefficients. We will do a practical question how to solve the regression equation y on x or the x on y. So there is a question. The first part we need to calculate is regression equation y on x, that meaning y is a dependent variable and the x is an independent variable. The second thing we need to calculate coefficient of correlation between the marks in economics and the stats. And the third thing that we need to predict the value of the stats, that meaning y variable we need to calculate where we have the value of marks in economics, that is x is equal to 30. So the equation we will use here, that is y on x equation, y on x. Y on x equation states that we have a y as a dependent variable and the x as an independent variable. So equation will be termed as y minus of y mean is equal to byx. Byx is a regression coefficient of y on x equation, and then x minus of x mean. So as the equation states us that we need the three value. First we need the y mean. So we will calculate the y mean, and then we need to calculate x mean, and then we want the value of the coefficient byx. So the is equal to average. First of all, we are calculating the mean of the x variable equal to average, that meaning this one, and we will calculate the mean of x by using this formula directly, or if you are doing the question manually you need to calculate it by the summation of x upon n, right? So the the x mean is 32, so value of x mean is given to us, that is 32. In the same we will also calculate the value of the y mean, just dragging the option, that is 38. So y mean the value is 38. So we have got the two values, one is y on x, that is a y mean, and the other one is the x mean. Now we need to calculate byx, that is the regression coefficient y on x. The formula will be summation xy, that is the small x and small y, divided by summation small x square. That meaning we need to use the sigma x square, small x square. Now summation xy, that meaning we need to calculate the value of the summation x, that is equal to capital X minus of mean. What is the x mean? X mean is 32, right? In the same we will calculate y, small y value, that is equal to y minus of mean. What is the y mean is? Y mean is 38. Okay, so in this way let's use the formula. X variable is 25 and the value of the mean is 32, that will remain the same. The 25 minus of 35, the value is 7, and we can calculate the rest value here, and the total will be is equal to sum, because we want to calculate the summation of the x, that is equal to what? That is 0, as it is also the property of mean that whenever we are subtracting the mean from the actual variable, the sum of the deviation will be 0. So the values minus 7, minus 4, that will be termed as our main values. In this same way we will calculate the small y, that is equal to the y variable minus of y mean is 38, that meaning we will subtract 38 from each and every y variable, and here we got the values of the small y. And in the same way I can calculate the summation, that is equal to sum. So sum of what? That is the y variable y, small y. So we have got the 0 again it's a property of mean. As per our formula, what we need? Summation xy, that meaning we need to calculate product of variable x and variable y is equal to this cell multiply by the cell 5, because we need to calculate summation x and summation y. So that is minus 35. In the same we can calculate all the values, and at the last we can calculate the sum of all the numbers, is equal to sum of the variable xy. So the total is minus of 93. Clear, guys? Now the last step we need to calculate is summation small x square. That meaning x square is equal to, what is the variable x? Minus 7, and we will multiply this by same minus 7. Its answer is obviously 49. You can calculate and you can drag to calculate the others as well. So the total will be is equal to sum of what? X square. So it is 140. So in this way we have got all the values byx for the byx, and here I can calculate the value of byx is equal to summation xy divided by what? Summation x square. So summation x square is 140. So the value is 0.66. It's better to stretch the values till the four decimal places. So I'm taking it is to the minus 0.6643. Clear? Now, as per our this equation, that is a main equation we need to solve. We need to calculate. That is a y minus of y mean is equal to small x minus x mean. Just a minute. So let's proceed with this. Y minus of y mean. What is the value of y mean? That is 38 is equal to byx. The value of the byx is minus 0.6643 bracket x minus of x mean. What is the value of x mean? That is 32. In the same, y minus of 38 is equal to minus 0.6643 x, because we will multiply minus 0.6643 by the x, and then minus 0.6643 by 32. 0.6643 multiplied by 32 will be 21.2576. That meaning plus 21.2576. Okay. So we have got these values. Y is equal to minus 0.6643 plus 21.2576 plus of 38. Again, I forget to place x, that is a 0.6643x plus 21.2576 plus 38. The value was 59.2576. Okay. So in this way, we have got the value equation, that is a y on x. That was a main head equation that we were intended to calculate from the part A. And the next step is coefficient of correlation between the marks in economics and stats. There are the two ways to calculate the coefficient of correlation. Either you can calculate the product of byx and the bxy, then you can use the square root of that bxy and the byx. But in this equation, we have just calculated the byx, right? So in the same, you can also calculate the bxy, that is summation xy over summation y square, and then you can make the product of the bxy and the byxy x variable, and then a square root of these two. But as per the third part, the most likely marks in stats when the marks in economics are 30. That meaning we have given the value x is equal to 30, and what we want to calculate? We want to calculate the value of y. We want to calculate the value of y whenever when we have the value of the x with us. So the value of x is 30. You can put the value of x 30 in this equation. That is y is equal to minus 0.6643 multiply by 30 plus 59.2576. So y is equal to, you can make the product of minus 0.6643 into 30 plus 59.2576. We have got the value, that is 39.3286. 39.3286. Okay. So in this way, you can predict any of the value of y for any value of x. Whenever we are calculating the x on y equation, in that case, you can calculate the values of x for any variable y. Students, I just want to tell you that these two regression equation can also be calculated by using the Excel directly, as we have done it by the manual calculation. But here you can also do this sum by the regression data analysis. What we will do in that case, we will just put the data, then again data analysis. For that and data analysis, there are a number of the factors, but we will calculate the regression as we are doing the regression equations. Then okay, there are the range, that is asking us to what is the y variable. So y variable is this, Now the variable x, we will select the x variable, this one. In that case, labels, we didn't select the label, that's why we will not take the labels over here. And then output range. Output range is where you need to get your answers, right? So you can select any of the value, say this column, this cell, and then okay. So here you got the whole results. So it is depicting that you have these two variable, and we can use it to the 4 digits or the 3 digits. That is 59.257. Intercept value is 59.257. X variable is minus 0.664. As we want to calculate the regression equation y on x, that is y is equal to what? Intercept. What is the intercept? Sorry, x variable is minus 0.664 and the intercept value is 59.257. It can be written as 59.257 plus, what is the value of x variable? Minus 0.664, minus 0.664 x. Okay, in this way you can calculate directly equations from the data set. As we did the manual calculation to calculate the equation of y on x, the excel gives us direct solution. We can get the ANOVA result from here. We can, but for the regression analysis we just need to use these two variables, that is intercept and the x variable. So that is our main highlighting equation, and that is answer is quite same, 0.6643 minus 59.257. If you will place it till the 3 point, it will be same, right? Thank you.